How to remove your fuel pump on the 2001 Chevy Silverado. Jack stand, 13 millimeter, 15 millimeter screwdriver. You know, as you can see, I don't have a big tool set. I've already taken loose. This little box here because it gets in the way when you're trying to install the gas tank back in. But you only have two hangers, hanger here and a hanger there. Remove a 15 millimeter here, 15 millimeter down there, or you could use a 5/8 6-point, not the right here. I have a 6.58 socket. If you use this type of socket, you strip the bolt if you have a 5/8. If you can't find a 15. So what I'm gonna do here, I already used a 13 millimeter. What you have is a bolt here and a bolt along the frame. Here's a gas tank. You have a bolt here that you have to remove in order to remove this little box here to the side. Like I say, it gets in the way when you remove the fuel tank. Before you move the 15 millimeters, you want to take a flathead screwdriver and remove the two lines leading to the fuel door, like the side of the radiator. Two lines here, flathead here and here. I'm going to remove those because those are leading to the tank. I removed both hangers, and I should have put a piece of wood or something here, but I live dangerous sometimes. Anyways, sometimes when you're on the road, let's say you're on the way to Vegas or something, and your fuel pump goes out. Sometimes you can crawl underneath the car and tap it with a hammer, tap the fuel tank with something hard, a hammer, a shoe, anything, you know, anything you can find, tire iron, and sometimes it gets the fuel pump back going again, and just enough for you to get to the nearest gas station or, you know, nearest phone, because sometimes you're on the road, you don't have any phone service, you're stranded, and you know, you kind of have to do what you have to do to get by. So I found out that you know, you can use a rubber mat or anything to tap it and get going. I'm gonna drop it down now. As you can see, one side of the gas tank stays in the air. That's towards the front of the car, while you drop the rear, because it's designed that way. See the hose disconnected. These holes, I've never removed them, and I'm slowly but surely dropping it down just to get past here. Once I get it past this area, I can drop it from the front. In the same way when installing it, it goes up in the front first, and then you want to lift it up from the rear. And for some reason, this gas tank, the fuel pump always goes out when the gas tank is full. This gas tank is full. I haven't drained any gas out, and that's the reason why you want to keep these hoses on. So not too much leakage. You won't get too much leakage because the hoses keep the gas in the gas tank. Most of it, at least. As you can see, I've dropped it. Hoses are still connected. I use two floor jacks, one here, one there. The other one is because I'm doing this alone. I don't have any help, so I can't ask anyone just to hold up the rear while I drop the front. So as you can see, it's to the ground. And you can also see that I only jacked up one tire off the vehicle. The other tire is still on the ground. I want to just give you a little view of what you can see. See the fuel pump assembly here, right here. I'm going to pull the whole gas tank out. I'm just showing you I do have enough clearance. Once I remove this, I do have enough clearance to get it past the rear end. I'm going to put it out this way, but just to give you a little view of what you are up against. I'm going to disconnect the hoses, crawl underneath again, disconnect the hoses. I'm going to show you that in just a second. As you can see, I've already started getting a little leakage. Like I said, the tank is full. So I'm at an angle. I've lowered this jack all the way, kind of removed it. And this jack, I removed this jack already. And the trick in taking the lines out is you take the lines not apart here. You don't want to take them apart here. You want to take them apart before the tank. And what you can do is reach your arm around through here, and there's a little opening here, 2 lines. I've already taken them apart, but what you want to do is squeeze these 2 together with needle nose. You can use needle nose pliers. Squeeze these 2 together, and like I've done here, squeeze these 2 together. The line slides off. It slides on and off after you squeeze these 2. Here we have the tank down. Okay, the tank is down. The only line that connected is the electrical lines running from the front to the rear. What I want to show you is the lines. Like I said, I left these connected. These fuel lines are connected still. They're running on the gas tank to here, in which you just squeeze here and there. You just squeeze the lines and they disconnect. You squeeze them here and here, here and here, and you just slide them apart. And this is the end result. And there's another line. If you have this box, not all Tahoes have this box. There's another line you have to disconnect also, which is here. You just squeeze the sides of this and it slides out. It's not the same as that. This one, you just squeeze the sides of it like this and slide it out from here. You can do it by moving your arm around. You'll see what I'm talking about once you crawl underneath the car. And now we're ready to remove the fuel pump. We'll remove the whole fuel tank. I wanted to just repair the fuel pump itself, but for some reason I broke the tip off of here, which goes here. I'm going to show you how to, everything comes new anyway when you buy the new system. If you're just replacing the pump itself, I'm going to show you how to do that also. This is just clip here, pulls up here, and this one goes down. Squeeze, you have to squeeze them. There it is. This one is out. It's out. Same way with this. Squeeze here. And squeeze here. This one is ready to come out. Now for this, what you want to do is find a big screwdriver here. Take the screwdriver, move this up, because this is your stopper. And pound on the end, like so. This is ready to come up. That's up. And lift on here. You have a float. You have a float on this side with the black spotted where the long hanger is, and you see an object on the side. That's the float. So you want to kind of pull it at an angle, tilt it this way. It comes out nice and easy, no damage. Now I'm going to show you how to rebuild the rebuild the pump itself. I'm going to remove the pump. You don't have to replace the whole unit. You can buy just the pump itself for about 35 bucks instead of the whole unit for like on eBay for 120 bucks or something like that. Okay, what I've done so far is take this red clip off of here. This red clip was inside the pump holding this plug in. I took off the red clip, unplugged the plug, unplug it from the top of the fuel pump here. Okay, and you're gonna just pop these on the side of here, on the side here, and the whole thing should slide off. The whole thing should slide out. There you go. You have the bottom half, and now you have access to the fuel pump itself. And you just it's very simple now. You just take it out. It's already disconnected. You just pull on it. Yeah, I've put it out. I have access to it, and it comes with a new hose. Your new fuel pump assembly will come with a new hose. You want to put clamps on each end, because if you don't put clamps, people have put the whole thing up only to have this hose right here come apart, because this is pressed on from the dealer. It's not really pressed on, but this is a hose that it's pretty much shrinked onto the fuel pump. It has no clamps or anything, so your new one isn't going to fit as tight. So you want to put clamps on to double protect your pump from coming apart again. Okay, after purchasing a new fuel pump, they don't come assembled with the float, but it's pretty easy once you take another one apart. Once you got this far, it's pretty much easy to put it back together. But I purchased a fuel pump for $119 total. Fuel pump assembly for $119 total. You can find them on eBay, or I don't know how much any other companies charge for them, but local parts store only charged me $119. And the reason why I replaced the whole thing instead of replacing the fuel pump itself, because the fuel pump is only about 30 bucks if you just buy this pump itself after you've taken it apart. What I noticed is that in here the fuel sending unit was going out, because there's small little teeth inside of here, and a few of them are missing. So I know pretty soon that this would have been a bad unit. I would have been wondering how much gas I had in my tank. So I don't want to use this anymore. It's better for me to buy a whole new system. And like I said, it comes with the new tip. I broke the tip off of this one. Broke this off of this one. So hope I was a help to you. Good luck building. Good luck installing your fuel pump.